Hey, how's it going? So 2021, been quite the year for the channel. We got the Mario videos done, and those are pretty damn funny. We got the Yakuza video done to get into. Highly suggest going to check that out. That was a real great video. Albeit, it's gonna get changed, and I'll explain why later. We got a bunch of streams done. Those were fun. You know, Nuzlocke here, playing Bayonetta games for the first time there, all that. But I think it's time for the end of the year update, which is something I've decided to do from now on. So from now on, we're getting this. You're getting this, and I'm explaining all this shit to you by the end of the year to mention what's going to be happening next. So to start off this video, it's not even something that's coming out, but more so something that's already out, and that's a Jackbox video. I'll leave a card to it right here. Should be right here, I think. But that's already out. It's real great. It's real funny. Highly suggest checking it out. The Mario highlights, I'm also trying to get done, like I mentioned previously. They'll be out at a later point, most likely. Probably like February or something, because I'm trying to get the next Get Into done, and I'll discuss that soon. But the Mario highlights will be later. Alright. Mario highlights will be done later. As well as the Yakuza ones, I'm definitely still trying to work on those. But I don't know. I'm actually debating if I really do want to do those, as much as they are good. I almost feel like the video was like good enough, and the highlights and all that, I don't really feel like I need to do that there, especially since there's not too much. So I'm not even sure about that one. You know, wait and see. I might mention it again later, and I might mention that it's coming out whenever, you know. But for now, Mario highlights are happening, so you know that, and Jackbox ones are here, so I highly suggest checking out those. And seeing how I mentioned streaming at the start, let's talk about that, shall we? Because I'm not even doing it weekly anymore. The Metal Gear Marathon, I'm occasionally doing once a week. It just depends on time with both my brother and my cousin. And really, like, streams on my own, I don't know, I'm not a super huge fan of doing them at the moment because they kind of gave me burnout in a way. And I just really didn't want to do them that much. It made it hard to make videos like to Get Into, and it also was just like, it didn't feel like there was a good drive to like continue doing them. So I don't feel like I'm really gonna do them as like much as I did. However, there's one stream I do have planned. Two streams I do have planned. One I'll get into in a moment, but two, there's another Pokemon Nuzlocke coming. Partially because, you know, I didn't end the last one properly. I know I cheated slightly, right? I mean, game was a little bit unfair, but I won't deny that, yeah, I did technically cheat. I'll fully accept that. However, I'd also like to do this one because that Pokemon that is on the front of it has a very special connection to our last Nuzlocke. So, without further ado, let me play a small trailer right here for what's to come. Yeah, so that's happening. Look forward to that after the next Get Into. And speaking of streams we're doing this year, the Tourney. Yeah. Bet you forgot about that. Bet you thought we weren't doing it. Well, guess what? I forgot. But we're doing it. It's happening. 29th. Be there. That's all I have to say. Now, these next two parts are two big projects I'm working on. One, of course, is to Get Into. I'll get into that, as well as how it's changing, because I've mentioned this before in the community announcements that it's changing. I'll explain why. However, there's also another one. And take it with a grain of salt, because there's no guarantee that it gets finished. So me and a couple of buddies are working on a project. It's going to be a huge one, but like I said, no guarantee it gets finished. Mostly because it takes a lot, or rather it's going to take a lot, and it's a whole lot of work to put in there for both the game, the animations, kind of music, because I have to check to make sure all music is like alright and there's no copyright things in there. And it's going to be like an hour long if we do get it done, which is, ooh, that is longer than like any of my get-intos probably will be. At least I think. I could be wrong about future get-intos, but it'll be a long video if it does get done. No guarantee, because we need people to all be joined together during a session, doing shit, reading stuff, all that. So there's no guarantee it gets finished, but I am hoping it does, because it's something that's real big, it's real nice, it'll probably be pretty damn funny, and I think you would all enjoy it. But yeah, definitely take it with a grain of salt, but hey, it could happen, and it might be like my biggest video on the channel. So, and now for the last point, the next get into, and what that one's about. I'm not going to discuss it too much, however I will discuss how it's changing. You see what I'm doing right now? This, in front of the camera, just speaking, just going off about shit I want to mention. Yeah, that's what we're doing from now on. Because if I'm going to be completely honest, I wasn't really proud of the Yakuza one. Now, it's not to say that I didn't like the Yakuza one. I did. I like how I made it. I like the editing, all that. I like the jokes I put in there. It worked, but there was a problem with it, I felt, personally. And it's that I was going off a script. I know that sounds silly, but when I go off a script, I feel like I'm a robot talking, and you can kind of tell with the video. Some moments I find like I sound genuine, but some moments I don't really, and it's weird. I didn't like those moments, so instead, I'm gonna stand up here and just speak the points. I'm gonna have little small notes of what I want to say. I'm gonna improv those notes, because I know that I'm way better with fucking improving notes than I am just outright reading a script. Like, I legitimately can get a point across way better as a result. I mean, fuck, that's what I'm doing right now, but I'm gonna be doing that from now on, and that's how we're handling get into videos. I'm also gonna have a moment in get into videos where I just gush about shit I love, because that will especially help with improving it. I will be able to say whatever the fuck I like need to, so it works. But yeah, that's how we're doing it from now on. Also, standing really helps, because honestly I get to walk around, and being able to walk around like this is pretty nice, unless the camera decides to defocus. I guess it's a problem then, but if I'm just, you know, doing this, talking, it works. It works really well. Anyways, the next get into's topic is, so that's the next topic. You'll find a hint also towards it somewhere in this video. You'll just have to look for it. But yeah, that's the next one. Well, anyways, I think I've said all I need to say for this update video. You all know what's happening with streaming now. You know what's happening with the highlight videos. You know what's happening with the big project I'm talking about, as well as get into. You know all that. So I think it's fine to end it off here, because it's just a small little thing just to let you all know what's going on. And yeah, now you know what's planned, you know what's coming within the next few months. I also forgot to mention, actually, the next get into is coming out around January to early February. I'm trying to get it out as fast as that, so you'll definitely have it by then. It'll be enjoyable. I'm definitely going to make it big. I might even make 2 extra videos on it, because there's shit I really want to talk about that's like kind of spoilery, but I really want to talk about it. But yeah, that's all it for this video. So take care, have yourselves a good night, have yourselves a nice Christmas, join in for the tourney, and yeah, I'm gonna see what's this way. But yeah, take care, bye.